Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Goddess of Enlightenment Tarot. We are going to be checking into the sign of Leo because we are actually at the end of Leo season. It does end on the 23rd of this month. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what messages Spirit has for us for the remainder of Leo season. Of course, these messages are general, so just take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just leave it for someone that it does resonate with. For a more personal reading, definitely make sure that you hit me up for a private reading. All of that information will be listed within the description below. Okay, if you do follow my Facebook page, then you already know that that's where you can go to book a personal reading with me at Goddess of Enlightenment, or you can add me on Facebook at Mandy Gossett, okay, to book a personal reading. So let's go ahead and see what the overall energy is going to be starting off with for the remainder of Leo season. We're going to start off using some Psychic Tarot of the Heart. So let's just go ahead and get a really quick shuffle in to start that off. Okay. And of course, happy birthday to my Leos, whether if it was in the past or if it's coming up. Happy birthday to you. Okay. All right, Spirit. What messages do we have for our Leos, Spirit? General messages for Leos. What advice do we have for the Leos, Spirit? Ooh, okay. So we have a few cards that have come out, and at the bottom of the deck we have awaiting results. Okay, so some of you could be awaiting some type of results. For some of you, you could be awaiting some results about pregnancy. Whether if you're male or female, you could be definitely awaiting some results regarding pregnancy. Okay, so the two cards that we have that came out here, we have coming together. Okay, and so like I said, some of you could be awaiting some results about pregnancy. Okay, you may have not even taken any tests right now, or your partner may have not taken any tests right now, but it has definitely been a conversation, and maybe somebody has been having some type of symptoms, or has missed their cycle. Okay, and so you're just waiting to get those results and actually take a test. Okay, and then we do have move here. Okay, so for a lot of you, you may actually be finding out within the next 7 days that you are pregnant or that your partner is with child. Okay, or you could be finding out on the 27th of this month. Okay, the results of that pregnancy test. For some of you, it is going to be a positive pregnancy test, and then for some of you, it's probably not going to be a positive pregnancy test. So it's going to be a relief for some of you that don't want to be pregnant, and then for the ones that don't want to be pregnant and are going to be pregnant, it's still going to be this big relief, because now you know exactly what's going on, and it's going to help you figure out how to move further. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards out here. Okay, so we have a few cards that have come out. We have 3 cards that came out, and we have... Okay, so let's do this. Let's just start off with 1 card. Okay, let's start off with 1 card. Spirit, start us off with 1 card, Spirit. For Leo. Start us off with 1 card for Leo, Spirit. All right, there we go. So we have the 10 of Swords that is here. Okay, so some of us have went through some type of betrayal. Okay, with the Leo here. For Leo, with the 10 of Swords being here, some of you Leos have went through some type of betrayal. Okay, for some of you, what I'm getting as well is that you know that somebody has been stepping out, okay, and has potentially gotten someone else pregnant, or either you have stepped out and potentially gotten pregnant, okay? And you probably don't even know that you're pregnant. You're probably just thinking that you're probably in your head, and that you're probably just really scared and really nervous, okay? But there is definitely some betrayal that has happened here. Wow. Okay. We have a lot of other cards. Yeah, some of you are definitely worrying, just worried. Okay, there's a lot of worry that sits here. Okay, so we're going to take the two, well, we have cards that came out in 3, but I'm going to take the card that actually flipped over. We do have the Queen of Wands that is showing up here. Okay. There's some movement. Okay, there's some movement here. There's definitely some movement here with the Queen of Wands showing up. And maybe with the Ten of Swords, okay, this may have been past energy. Okay, so maybe somebody just betrayed and stepped outside of the relationship. Okay, somebody felt very backstabbed, very betrayed. Okay, there was a lot of hurt that was here. In the present moment, we do have the Queen of Wands, okay, where somebody is taking some steps out of that energy, okay, and stepping more into the enlightenment energy, okay, because I still do see a little bit of red, and then I do see some orange as well. These cards are literally really, really, really talking. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords that is showing up here. Okay, really needed to take the blindfold off and step outside of the situation just to really see exactly what is going on. We also do have the Page of Cups that is here. So we do have water energy that is tapping in as well. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, we do have some earth energy that's here as well. And then, of course, we have some fire energy here as well. Okay, so we do have somebody here that is definitely trying to offer you something, some type of emotion. There's some type of emotion being offered here, whether if it's you offering that emotion or somebody else offering that emotion, but I do see it as if somebody else is offering in this emotion, okay, and offering, you know, some type of communication. Okay. And then we have the Three of Wands. So what did I say? So some type of movement, okay, definitely some type of movement. I feel like this person has options, okay? Whoever this person is, whether if it's you or the other person, I feel like there's options here, okay? Definitely feel like there's options here, but there's one specific option that this person or you are holding on to, okay, one-handedly, okay, not really wanting to let it go. You're still really connected to this person and you're holding on to it, okay, or holding on to this situation or holding on to this place and not wanting to let it go and move forward. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Five of Pentacles that is showing here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pull out another deck because that deck right there, it seems like it's very hard for that deck to communicate at the moment. The Devil. Okay, so somebody could be definitely tied to a karmic situation, okay, feeling like they can't get out of this situation, feeling like they can't cut ties with this person. You feel like that you are just connected to this person and you're tied to this person. This is definitely a karmic situation. It's a karmic cycle that you're in with this person, and it's a karmic soul tie. It gives me like the Garden of Eden type thing. Like somebody ate from the fruit, okay? I've never really just paid too much close attention to this, but over here on this person over here, she has like grapes right here, and I've never really paid attention to that. But it's kind of like somebody stepping outside of what they were supposed to be doing and knowing that they shouldn't be doing something. They knew that it was wrong, and they still went and got the grapes, and they still ate from the vine. Okay, so this right here has actually tied these two people together. Let's see what the outcome is going to be for Leo. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is showing at the bottom of the deck, and then we do have the Page of Swords underneath that. So somebody is definitely doing some spying. Okay, you do have someone that is trying to figure out how to build from this situation, how to add to this situation, or put work into the situation and what they can do to help this situation out. Okay, we do have, like I said, the Page of Swords underneath that. Okay, so somebody is definitely doing some spying. Somebody could be watching your social media. Somebody could be going through phones, anything like that. But I really do see that somebody is doing some spying, trying to get some more information. It could be you trying to get more information on what's going on, because you probably just feel it intuitively that something is going on. The card, we had a few cards that just fell out. And the only card that flipped over was the Four of Wands. So family dynamic, okay, happy home, family, structure, okay, stability, all of this, okay, with the Four of Wands. Okay, we do have some Cancerian energy showing here. We have some water energy showing here as well. Let's go ahead and get a closeout card. Okay. Sadness and isolation. Okay, so whatever the result is going to be, I will say this: it is placing someone in isolation. Okay, somebody is going to be very sad by the news that they get when it comes down to the results. Okay, because this does still surround around results. So whatever results come in, it is going to place somebody in a lot of sadness and a lot of isolation. But what I will say is, don't keep yourself in that for so long. Things do happen, and no, it's not the best news, especially if it's not you, or if you were cheated on, okay, or if you cheated on someone, or even if you just weren't ready to be pregnant and you just end up being pregnant. And it was just kind of a coincidence. Okay, pick yourself up and really think of the good that is surrounding the situation and the positive, even if it's just a couple of things that are positive, and really just lift yourself up. Okay, and give all of those problems and those issues to the higher to our higher God. Okay, and lift yourself up. Okay, because I'm seeing that you won't be in darkness for long. Okay, it's saying just breathe. Okay, so definitely take your time and breathe, and get used to this new life that you're creating. Okay, and the newness that is around you. Okay, definitely just breathe and take your time. We do have an angel number that is here for us. Okay, we have 2734. Okay, so definitely make sure that you tap into that angel number 2734 and see if it resonates with you at all. If you do want to be pregnant, or if you find out that you're pregnant, I just wish you the best of luck, Leos. And if it's results, awaiting results about a job or something like that, I will say that you will be getting that result here soon on if you got the job or not. Okay, but the main thing that I was getting with Leos, like I said, it's not going to resonate for everybody. It is not a general, it is a general reading, so it's not a personal reading. So thank you so much for tapping into Goddess of Enlightenment, and until next time, Leos, thank you. Bye.